Why is our database not working? So we're going to do, let's go here. We're going to do Docker logs, Docker log maybe? Oh, all right. So to get the log, wait, Docker log. Let me see. Let me see. Docker logs, maybe. Okay. So okay. So we need. All right. So we need to create the key. Let's go ahead and do the key. I thought. Wait. Let's go to here, and we're gonna go to the folder Docker, and we need to create the key. I don't remember how we created the key last time. All right, so where did I get that code to do it last time? Let's go to, I think it was in Supabase somewhere. Let's go over here. Where did I see that code last time? It was some Python code, I think it was. All right, so let's say, oh, there it goes right here. Let's go with, all right, so let's go with that. We're gonna use this code over here. We're gonna say, let's just go with 32 to start off. All right, so I'm just gonna copy all of these in here. Let's go with that. All right, so let's go with that. And I'm gonna say, let's do this one too. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. All right, cool. So let's try to do a Docker compose again. All right, let's see if Supabase is gonna get started. If it is, we should be in good shape at that point. Oh, still an error. Database directory appears to contain a database. What? Invalid secret key. Invalid secret key. For the invalid secret key. Ah, shoot, it's on. Let me see. Invalid database directory appears to contain a database. Skipping initialization. Invalid. Why is there an invalid secret key? Let's see. Let's see why that is. For which one though? Where? All right, so let's go to invalid secret key. What secret key are they talking about though? Oh, maybe it's that one. All right, let's try that again. Let's try. Oh, come on. Let's see. Database directory appears to contain a database invalid secret key. Why is that an invalid secret key? Let me just undo a bunch of more stuff. These look good, actually. Well, what's this one? Okay, so that maybe that one needs to be that too. Maybe that one too. And let's put that in here too. So anywhere this is the password should be updated, I'm gonna update it there. All right, now we are going to try that again. Nope, not that one. Still okay. Dependency failed to start up. Container Supabase is unhealthy. All right, so let's see why. I'm still getting this error. All right, so let me copy this error. And I'm gonna go over to Gemini. When I try to start up the Docker container for Supabase, for Supabase, I'm getting this error. Let's see what it says about this error. Maybe we can fix that. And while that's happening, I am going to go back to my Gemini and I'm going to look for the tasks that are associated. Oh, what is this? Let's say do that. So that's done. And now let's do implement. Let's do the implement one. Because we can start implementing even though we don't have our database ready yet. Oh, it should be over here. So I'm over here. Let me see. Let's do run command. Um, so what I'm doing now, it's telling me to like restart Supabase, but I'm gonna like how would I do that if I'm using a container? Because it's not coming up at all. And the logs aren't really telling me much of why. So now I'm also running the building of the app to see how it's gonna look at the end of the day. So it's implementing the specs file to restart Docker. Docker restart by the. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go over to. I'm gonna go. So it's doing the implementation now, but I'm also gonna do Docker compose down. So let's take everything out and Docker compose. Docker compose down RMI, or is it dash dash RMI? What's that command again? I can never remember these Docker commands. Docker compose, remove images and volumes. It would be down V. Docker compose down V for the volume. Okay. That might be what it was. We can leave the images because we don't want to get rid of the images. So now let's try to do a Docker compose up again. Make sure our, it's not going to find that one. Let's do which Flutter. So let me give it my Flutter path that's on the computer. And we're going to say, please use that. All right, it's creating it. We're on the roll. We are on. Okay, nice. So it added the Supabase as well. I just got to get the Supabase to actually run. Let's do Docker compose up. Let me check this env file as well. I think we could make it with that. So let's try this again. Let's see if Supabase. Oh God. Let's see. Docker log Supabase db. I keep getting this invalid secret key, but for which one though? That's probably why I wasn't working on DigitalOcean as well. So I'm gonna have to figure that part out of why my, like, what's causing that to happen. Invalid secret key. What if we? Hmm. Let's go here. Let me see something. I got everything here. I don't know about these that need to be updated. This one should be fine too. That one should be fine. That one should be fine. All right, so if we go here and now we do let me see. See, let me see. It keeps whatever. I'll figure out the Supabase part. That part is like acting up. But let's at least see if we can get something started up with the app to see how that's gonna go. So it's creating the tables that it's going to use. But the thing is, we're not going to have any tables to actually put them in yet because we can't get our Supabase started, which is what we need, right? Let me research that while we wait. It's annoying. Let's go over here. Let's go with, all right. How should we set up our secret keys for Supabase first time use? Can you give me a step-by-step walkthrough? All right, so now we're gonna get a, let's see if we can give us a walkthrough so we can easily make this thing run. It's gonna write unit test, but I don't want it to try to run the unit test. So it's doing this thing on the other browser, right? It says setting up Supabase security for the first time is straightforward because the Supabase CLI handles most of it for you. What if I'm using Docker Compose? So we have to make sure that we let it know that we do not want it to actually execute our unit test. We just want it to write them, but it doesn't have to execute it. Excellent question. The process is very similar, but but instead of a config.toml, you'll do it in your .env file. So Postgres gets 32, 32, and then the other keys get 40. So let's try the other keys with 40 then. Okay, let's go back over here. And we are going to do this over here. So which ones wanted 40? So this should be 40. This should be 40. And that should be 40. All right, so now let's go and try to get the Docker up and running again. I'm removing the volume just in case it's trying to write something and it's getting stuck in there. So I'm trying to get it out. And I just want to see Supabase start at the end of the day. Let's run that. Let's see. Oh, jeez. Still an invalid secret key, but it's not telling me which one has an invalid key. Oh wait, no space left on device as well. Ooh. All right, so let's do Docker images. What can we get rid of here? We have a bunch of Supabase stuff, prod indigo stuff that are huge. All right, let's get rid of that. Docker image rm. Docker image rm. Got this one, got this one. All right, let's see if there's any other ones we can get rid of. Let's say we did.
Lunch break, lunch break.
What is this? Supabase Postgres. All right, let me try it one more time. So this thing is just, so on one side it's just building stuff. On the other side, we're trying to get our Docker to start. Let's try that one more time. I don't think we should have a space issue this time, but oh, that database is really getting to me. So we don't have no space F on device. I'm gonna have to check that. Invalid secret key. So there's a secret key issue and possibly a disk space issue that we need to look into. All right. All right. Let me see how this one is doing at least. So this is just working. I have the latest versions of tasks. All right, so this is almost done. Let's take a look at if this is gonna be done. All right. It's actually running some tests right now. Let's see. Before we wrap it up, let's see if we can get out of this. Is it done yet? Let's see here. What are you doing? Trying to test it. Dart SDK is not installed. To run test again. Let me see what we got going down over here. Let's see. I honestly just want to run it. Let me see if I can just, before we get out of here, let me go and start a device up to see what we can get out of it. Oh, look at that. We got the time cost calculator still here. It's trying to do the tests, but I'm going to stop it in a minute from doing that. I just wanted to see if we can get the application up and running. If we look at, is it main? No. I don't even know where it's at. Let's say we do edit configuration, add new. Where's the Flutter? What are you doing? Test still failed, but different reasons. Here's the breakdown. Are you still trying? I updated the recording now. Run the test again to validate the implementation. Let's say kill command. The tests are still failing. I want to stop testing. All right, terminate. how can I get the actual application to start? What if we were to do Flutter app? Oops. The command should be run from the root of your Flutter project. Where is the root of my Flutter project? CD app. Okay, Flutter run app. Let's say, how can I run the app? Flutter run. Okay, so just Flutter run. Let's go to add new Flutter. And let's say run app. And we say I think that's it. Apply. I don't know how I did it on the other one. Because I want to specify what to put in. Let me go here. App. Where's the code? Lib. Main dart. Let's do this. All right, we'll leave it at that. There's still some setup that we need to do, both on the Supabase side and on the Flutter side of it, so we can see this app up and running, this prototype. So I think that'll be pretty cool. We'll leave that for next Sunday. We'll circle back to it next Sunday to see if we can get, maybe I'll do a little bit of work on it on the side, but I just want to see if we can get it to load how it looks, and then we can report back. Right, but that's basically everything for today. We got to mess around with SpecKit, get the tasks. Let's take a quick. Get the task up and running. We're so close to Supabase. I just got to find out number one, what's giving that reason for the no space left on disk. Number two, let me make sure it's not because of this. Make sure it's not my fault. Where's my disk space? It is not my fault. All right, cool. So just making sure that my computer had enough space. All right, cool. So those are the things that we need to investigate. I'll see if I can get some time to look into that. But if not, we will pick it back up next week, Sunday.
It was all good, just a prompt to go. Lines of light made my circuits glow. Now I'm drowning in a sea of code. A bug, a glitch, and the system slowed. I reached too far. Try to debug fate, but the tokens fail, and it's too late. I'm down, down and out of tokens. The lines are cracked, the code is broken. Helpless now, the screen's unspoken. It was all good, just a prompt to go. Syntax screams like a ghost in the shell. Loops on fire, dragging me